stream, I might as well just have a Christmas hat on for, well, yesterday. Obviously, no one uploaded yesterday because of course we know it was Christmas, and people like to spend their time with loved ones and such. So I thought I'd just do a live stream because, well, one, so I can wish everyone a happy Christmas from yesterday, and a happy Boxing Day today for those who all do not celebrate it. My hat's a bit odd. I probably might just take it off, but who knows. So I hope everyone did have a lovely Christmas. And yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna wait for people to join. I know I haven't been uploading in a while. I couldn't do anything yesterday because I was asleep for 7 hours during the day. And I'm not talking about night time either. To be honest, I did have a really rough night last night. Not last night, last night. Waking up on Christmas morning. But I feel a bit better now. I'm going to try and get to a proper sleeping time tonight. I don't know what the time is. I'm going to have to check on something. What can I check? I can't use my phone because I'm using its live stream. If I could do things while you guys are seeing my face on my phone, that would just make it a whole lot more easier, but I can't. Let's have a look. I'll check on my Switch, see what we got. The time is 8:30. Did I miss anything on the chat? I bet I missed something on the chat. Nope. Oh, my Switch is quite low though, from what I did see. So I'm going to need to. Oh, for God's sake! Well, I can't charge my Switch. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, who's joined? Who's joined? I was up until 30 in the morning. I was up till much later. Anyways, I suppose. Give me a minute. I've only got 10%. Let me just. I need to sort something out here. Something's a bit more broken. Anyways, how did everyone's Christmas go? I know you're probably going to watch this after I finish live streaming, but yeah. There are, I think, have you checked out Help 1 to 2? Only a bit of it. Like, it's hard to explain. When Ruin came out, I watched all of Dorco's gameplay of it before Markiplier's, and that was just pretty much my impatience. I haven't seen Mark play any of the Ruin DLC, and that sort of carried on to Help 1 to 2. Like, Dorco's finished all the gameplay of Help 1 to 2 within, like, minutes, but that's because he gets to play it early. Now, I would watch it all, but that would probably just put me off from watching Mark's gameplay, and I pretty much watched Dorco playing like other FNAF fan-made games or doing meme reviews and stuff. I don't have the game myself because I do not have a VR headset, and it costs £38 on computer, and it's not even out on Switch or Xbox or anything. Hold on. But as I was saying, I think I've got at least 3 more late uploads I need to upload. One of them is a song, and that will probably be the one I can get done. No, I don't think I can get that done quickest. I can get the other ones done quickest. But yeah. just know that there is going to be another song in the future. And this song will be based off of Zack Snipes with Freddy, the Phantasmal Nightmare. And then after that song is out, that'll be the first part completely finished from the Ennard trilogy. And I will get to, after I finish Five Nights at Casper's, I will get to start working on the second and third Zack Snipes with Freddy episodes of the Ennard trilogy. And also, in case anyone's forgotten or doesn't know, if you want to watch Five Nights at Casper's, I will upload it on the Green Ninja Studios channel. Because that's where all my projects will be from now on. And if you also already didn't know, the Ennard trilogy is going to remain on my... the last 2 episodes will just be uploaded on my normal channel, and then every Zack Snipes with Freddy thing after that will be uploaded on Green Ninja Studios. I just have to keep an eye out, because I don't know if I would accidentally post something on the wrong channel. There we go, that's that done. So I don't have a charger. I know where it is. I will just have to wait until probably Friday. But I wanted to let you guys know that I did do an auditioning for a female voice to be included in Five Nights at Casper's, but I might just abandon that. I might just forget about it and speed up the process a bit. Now, I would actually have all of it done by now, because there is only one scene left I have to do, and that's in the mornings. It has to be taking place in the mornings. And that's a problem, because in mornings, I am terrible at getting up. And 2, my brothers and my nephew are probably the noisiest people in the world. And sometimes when I don't get up in the morning, it's because of loud noise. I'm just like, oh, just quiet down, stuff. So that's probably the main reason. I don't like dead quietness, but I don't like loud noises either. And when I say loud noises, I mean constant loud ambience, lots of yelling, just going on and on and on. So that's not what I like. If it was... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. FNAF movie is a 15 in the UK and I'm only 13, so I had to watch it on my dad's Fire Stick. Yeah, that's the thing. It is meant to be 13, but it's 13 in America. In America, I don't know. I'm not going to be rude to Americans, but I think the main reason... Alright, if there are any Americans watching this, please do not be offended with what I'm about to say. And I don't know if you'd agree with me, but in America, I think the reason it's a 13 is because the film is quite violent. And this is where it gets a bit more controversial. I think in the UK, I think we're a bit more strict on our safety rules. Oh, I've said that. I can't take that back now. Any Americans watching, I'm very, very sorry. I didn't want to say that, but I'm sorry, I just had to answer that question. So, yeah. I apologise for any Americans that have just heard that or watched that. I don't know if there are any watching or not. Yeah, I'm not a person that likes to... I'm not a person to, like, go against Americans. I know there are a lot of British that hate the Americans and a lot of Americans that hate the British. I'm neither. I don't hate Americans, and in return, all the Americans that watch my channel do not hate me either, which is how I like to keep it. It's a bit hard for me to explain because I have autism. I just struggle in communicating. Like, if I say one thing that I think is mildly okay, people will take it offensively. So, I might just do the stream just to answer a few questions and see if there's anything I can get done in the meantime. I'm tempted to build one of my Lego sets right now, but I don't have space up here. I'd have to move a lot of things. Forget it. I'm the most bored person, probably on Boxing Day. No, a lot of people get bored on Boxing Day, I know that. Why not? My room is a bit of a mess at the moment, but that's because, of course, I have a lot more stuff inside now. Because of Christmas. Christmas presents, to put it simply. Alright. I only got 3 sets for Christmas because, of course, there's inflation going on everywhere. I'd have to say it's rather different, but I do not say stuff that's offensive, but I don't mean to. I know. Alright, so I think within this live stream I'll answer questions and build a Lego set. Because, yeah, the comments in the chat might get disabled. If it doesn't, it's a miracle, but I can just re-enable it again. What I'm saying is, if the stream is done and my Lego set's done, then if comments are disabled for the whole stream, that's the problem, but I'll be able to re-enable them after, but the stream will be done. I don't know if because every time I've showcased some... Give me a minute. I've got a... Oh, God. Oh, forget it. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just say night out now. Night night, Jackson. Night. Oh, thank God. I just had to go and quickly blow my nose. Unfortunately, the other side of the house is where the bathroom is. We need to get Zach to 1,000 like me. He deserves it. I'm at 800 now, I think. No. I'm at 780 something. But anyways, I'm back now, and if comments get disabled, I'll just re-enable them after. But we're going to be building a Lego set during this. So, like I was saying, almost every Lego video I've done has had comments disabled, but after I downloaded YouTube Studio, I was able to re-enable all of them. So every video I've done should have comments re-enabled. But anyways, we're going to build the Elemental J Dragon, does that say? Elemental Dragon versus the Empress mech. This was actually the first present I got this Christmas. Because I love my Doctor Who, I love my Five Nights at Freddy's, but I have been a long-time fan of Ninjago. I was a Ninjago fan before I was both a FNAF one and a Doctor Who one. Yeah, let's not have that. I have no space up here. And of course, instructions. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. It's Boxing Day. We didn't get much choice for dinner, so it was more like a snacky night tonight. Oh, I've got some tea left. Right. Alright, let's figure out an easier way to do this. Can I put it up here? I could use my camera stand, actually. Oh, I could, but I'm going to have to move both a Lego set that I've already built today and and my laptop. So let's get this and this out the way. If I put this out the way, I need to put a set I've already built. Over here. That'll do nicely there for the moment. That up there, and laptop's not plugged in, is it? Oh, there's a spare Lego piece there, and I can unplug the mouse. Let's just get this laptop out of the way. If it looks a bit messy, I'm going to put my laptop on my bed. If my room looks a bit messy in the background, just ignore it, please. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a pain, but let's see. Just need to extend it and tighten it. If I just extend the length a bit. That's as far as that one will go. Just extending the legs. How's that? Cup of tea out the way. Oh, there's still some tea in it. I thought I finished it. Now I finished it. I think the tea bag broke. I think there was a few tea seeds in it. No, not seeds, they're leaves. We have a lot of bags. This will actually probably be the first time you'll see me build a Lego set. I have showcased the fan-made one before. No, you can't really see completely. It's the legs, it's how they're put. Still not working. Oh, I'll be able to... What happens if I take this out? If I take this out... This is the thing I use to not only move the camera, but also up and down. Looks like my camera thing's getting lower. It's also this hat, it's making me hot. I'm gonna have to take it off. There we go. Let's get building. Oh. Right. Okay, instructions, we'll put them there. Alright, so there's 9 bags in total from what I'm seeing at the end. It looks like we're going to have to build a small little blue jet first, then a mech, then the dragon itself. Right. Stickers and foldable wing pieces. Oh, it looks like one of the wings is bent, but it doesn't matter. Because, yeah. And, oh, wobbly piece. Oh, my hand's itchy. This is back, yep. Found bag 1. I'll use this box for bags. Why do the little pieces have to be in smaller bags in bags as well? That just makes it more rubbish. And also, there's no point, it just wastes time. let's get building. We have Jay first. Not my favourite, but still a lovable ninja. Alright. 2 swords. Where's the other sword? There we go. There we go. There's Jay. Every minifigure and every character, no, every minifigure and every build I finish building during this, I'll just show to the camera for a second. Anyways, we got, next page, we got Lord Raz. Who's going to be, from what we can see, he's going to be returning for the next season of Ninjago Dragons Rising. I'm not a big fan of Dragons Rising, though. I definitely prefer the seasons 1 to 16, 15. And, of course, all those Ninjago fans watching this right now, I bet you're probably asking, who's your favourite ninja? What's your favourite season? What are your favourite costumes? And what's your least favourite season? I will answer all of that. My favourite is Lloyd, of course, because of my YouTube name, I do more Doctor Who, I do more Five Nights at Freddy's, but Ninjago is what inspired me to make my name Zach Green Ninja from YouTube, and from Instagram, and from Facebook, and from Twitter. There we go. There's Lord Raz. So, yeah. I wonder where's my remote? I think I'll more the light from up there is sort of starting to cause my focus to be a bit. I don't have any eye problems. I have 20/20 vision. It's just that this light is getting in the way. I should have a colour changing remote, but I've used my colour changing remote on Instagram occasionally, but there we go. Well, I'm not going to turn it off, but we'll just dim the light a bit. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Right, as I was saying, so I do Doctor Who and Five Nights at Freddy's, but Ninjago, my favourite LEGO childhood show, is what inspired me to make my account name Zach Green Ninja. I've seen a bunch of posts saying how many different nicknames or social names have you had. I've only had one, and it stayed like that for the entire time. Zach Green Ninja. I know my friend Luca has had a lot. My friend Andrew has had a lot. I don't know about William. And you obviously know who I'm talking about. Hold on. That was a bit scary. It's just my nephew. It's his bedtime. I don't know if he'll be crying or anything. Hopefully not. But he is a troubled one. He's a troubling... Oh. You know what I mean. Okay, there we go. I think I'm building the jet. Yeah, I am. I should be. Yep, says so right there. I've been building Lego for a very long time. However, when I say very long time, I'm talking about 11-10 years at best. Yeah. Because obviously there are... What age do you have to be to build this set? Or to at least get it done in a good, decent amount of time? What age do you have to be? 9 or older. Yep. Whoa! That was close. That was nearly a Lego spillage. Right. So, yes. My account name, Zach Green Ninja, comes based off of not only the show, but my favourite ninja in total. And yeah, it's for the reason it's just as green wearing. If Kai was actually the Green Ninja, then yes, he would probably be my favourite instead. But Kai comes at I think Kai would come at a third for me. I think I prefer Cole more than Kai. Then there's the three blue ones, which are Zane, Jay, and Nia. And I say blue for Zane because even though he is the white ninja and the titanium ninja, he does wear a lot of blue as well, but not as much as the main man Jay, Master of Lightning, has been doing. You know what I mean. Right. So I don't hate any of the ninjas, to be honest. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was to say the ninja I prefer the least, just remember I'm not saying I don't hate any of the ninjas. I don't hate any of the FNAF games. I don't hate any of the Doctors. I don't hate. There's a lot. I'm a person. To put it simply, if there's a genre I like, I don't hate anything in it. I just have preferreds. To put it simply. So that should hopefully make it easier for me to put it as simply as I can put it. Anyways, favourite Ninjago season, to add to the people who are probably waiting for that question. My favourite season was the first season I watched, which was Possession, Season 5. Now, I know that's because I was a late Ninjago fan. It was thanks to my cousin Harry for not only getting me into Ninjago, but he also got me into Five Nights at Freddy's as well. That story will actually be explained. I've said at the start of this stream that I had a few late videos. One of them is me reacting to the FNAF movie, and because I didn't get much footage, what I did was, about an hour before I was heading to the cinema to watch it, I discussed how Harry got me into FNAF to pass the time. So I will leave you on that topic for the moment, but yes, Harry did... My dad got me into Mario. I presume my mum and dad got me into Doctor Who. I got myself into No. Okay. I've forgotten how to say it now. I assume my dad got me into Mario. My mum and dad got me into Thomas for my childhood. Harry got me into Doctor Who. No. Harry got me into Ninjago and Five Nights at Freddy's. I got myself into Doctor Who. There we go. Why was that so hard to say? It might be because I'm focusing on a set too much. But that's fine. So, yeah. The topic of Harry getting me into Five Nights at Freddy's, I'll save that for the late upload of me going to watch the FNAF movie. And I'm going to have to title it Watching the FNAF Movie because people will be confused, like, what? He's watching it after Christmas Eve. It came out during Halloween. But, no. Also, Luca was not pleased with me because, obviously... But, to be honest, I don't feel too bad about it because... Turns out, when I was going to watch the FNAF movie... we were going to watch it on the Friday when I came back from holiday, but Luca wanted to do something, so we were going to have to watch it on a Saturday instead. But I quite like it when I would preferred that. Basically, during the time it came out, I was on holiday, and if I came back, I'd have to go through social media to prevent myself from being bored, and spoilers would be everywhere. So I wanted to avoid that by going at the earliest date possible. So what I did first was I went to the FNAF movie on my own first before watching it with Luca. And I told him at the end of the movie that I had seen everything. He was a bit, like, depressed about it. But then it turns out one of the other people we were watching it with had also seen it earlier before. So I was like, oh, what a coincidence. And also, I'm apparently not allowed to say the word coincidence during Doctor Who. Otherwise, I might, from Doctor Who, because I might get snatched by goblins. If any of you had seen the episode from last night. Am I doing this right? Me talking has got me... Yeah. If I wasn't talking, I probably would have got this set. I probably would have gotten this jet, at least, done by now. But oh well, I don't mind. It passes the time. I've probably missed out a few messages. But as I was saying, that me getting into... No, me getting into Ninjago, that topic was based off my cousin watching it during season 5. He watched it round my house, and I thought, that looks pretty cool. So I decided to watch it. The episode he watched when... The first episode of Ninjago I ever watched was Kingdom Come, episode 50. But technically, the very first second of Ninjago I watched was the Temple on Haunted Hill, which was the episode where Cole turned into a ghost. Which was, yeah, it was a bit depressing for a lot of people, but it became cool, and then everyone got happy that he turned back into a human again. Is that the right way around? Yes, it is. So, yes. Yes, absolutely, yes. I am sweating hot at the moment, and I haven't done anything. I'm just sitting here building a set shouldn't make me boiling hot. It shouldn't. Next page. So that's my favourite ninja, that's my favourite season. Let's go with my favourite costumes. So, as of the end of 2023, from all the costumes of the ninja we've seen, I'm going to say my top 5 favourites. So I think in 5th place, we're going to go with the kimono suits from Season 2, the ones that they used to battle the Overlord with. A lot of people say they're their favourites. I do think they're quite nice, but after that season, with the many other seasons we got, there are a lot of cooler outfits. In 4th place, I'm gonna... what my favourites? In 4th place, I'm going to have to say... 4th place, I'm going to have to say the Season 2 Dragons Rising suits that we haven't actually got in person yet. But they will come during January the 1st. Which I will be very excited to get those suits. I do like the look of them. In 3rd place, I'm going to go with the crystallized suits. The Season 16 or 15 suits. I don't really care about what people say if it's Season 15 or 16. I'll just call it crystallized. But I quite like those crystallized suits. Not the ones with the gold on them, but the ones without. They just look like 10 times more cooler. The ones with, like, I don't hate the gold. I don't hate the suits with the gold on them. I just prefer the ones without it more. This part goes... This part goes where? That's not right. Did I miss some? Oh, there we go. There we go. I thought I might. Well, before I start building the other thing, I'm gonna see if there's a message I've missed. My least favourite is Nia. I like her as a samurai. She was cooler than that. Your favourite is either Zane or Jay. That's fair enough. So in 3rd, so in 5th we've had Kimono. In 4th we've had the new Dragon Rising suits. In 3rd we had the Fugitive suits, as they're called, from Crystallized. In 2nd place, I'm gonna have to. People really didn't like this short wave of episodes, or very short season, but one of the episode. In 2nd place, my 2nd favourite suits have got to be the Island. I'm probably one of the only people. I'm probably one of like a minimal amount of people in the world that actually liked the Island season. It was my favourite season. I loved the vehicles. Even though the plot wasn't really well written for a lot of people, I quite liked the plot and stuff, and I like how it tied into the next season. It was like a to be continued thing. I really liked the Island. It was great. And Zippy and Twitchy Tim, if you know who they are. If you've watched Ninjago, if you know, you know. And if you've watched The Island, you know what I'm talking about. But I'll just say it. Even if it is or isn't a season, The Island is probably in my top 3 favourite seasons or waves. Now, you can hate me all you want, but I know a lot of people won't hate me. I don't think people hated The Island. I just think they just didn't prefer it. I preferred it. I'd take, yeah. Anyways, that was Suits from The Island. So 5th place Kimono. 4th place is the new season 2 Dragon Rising suits. 3rd place was the Fugitive Crystallized suits. 2nd place was the Island suits. And my top favourite Ninjago suits are the Deepstone ones from season 5. That's pretty much where all my favourite stuff comes from. Favourite Ninja was the one who was possessed during season 5. Favourite intro and favourite weekend whip, it could also be said for the same thing. Favourite thing from season 5. Moro is my favourite Ninjago villain, just to get out of the way. I love Moro as a character. And he is also everyone else's favourites. They like ones like Nadakan and Chen and the Overlord and yeah. But I think I'll do my top 3 favourite villains as well after I've done finishing this bit. But the Deepstone suits were my favourite suits of all. The mix of black and the ninja's colours. So yeah, I think those were really cool. But yeah, favourite villains. So I've already told you guys that Moro is indeed my favourite. In 3rd place, no. 1st to 3rd, that doesn't make sense. I'm too distracted by the set. That might probably just be why. That's not right. There we go. Now that's right. No, it's what? Oh, for God's sake. I do have a top 3 favourite villains. I just can't remember who they were. I know who 2 of them are, but I can't remember the 3rd one. So my favourite is Moro. It's either in 2nd or 3rd, but I quite like Pythor as well. A lot of people like Pythor's villain. I quite like his villain as well. He was not only one of the most OG villains, but he was always reoccurring. He always came back a few seasons or 2. He wasn't in season 2. He was in season 3. He was in season 4. He was in the Day of the Departed specials, and he came back one last time. Well, hopefully not the last time, but he came back in Crystallized. That's it. So I've just noticed that pattern. So there are returning villains as well as their own for both Crystallized and Day of the Departed, but Pythor is the only villain that's actually been in both. He has been in 2 different, yeah. I quite like that. Oh, we finished the jet though. It doesn't look as big as I thought it would be from this side, but... Oh, we're missing the swords as well. Oh no, that's where you put the swords. Oh. I think that's done. We'll move the spare parts over here and the jet over here. Don't think I will need to use the wings for the moment. They usually come last, these types of bits. What do I move on to now? The mech. I think it's this bag. Yep, number 2. And also the legendary orange brick remover. I didn't know what it was at first. When I first saw these, it took me a very long time to figure out what these actually were. But I do know now. And it saved me from having to hurt my fingers. Go in there. What am I doing? I'm going to need to crush that. I'm going to need to crush all the bags in the boxes. Bags in the box. That's a hard thing to say. And pieces have flown here, there, and everywhere. And I presume you knew I was going to say that. So I've said my favourite... Oh, I still need to think of my third favourite. Hands of Time? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't think my favourite... Well, I don't think one of my favourites would have been Harumi. Is it an OG villain, or is it a... Or is it... a Crystal King? No. It's not an Overlord. It might have been the Hands of Time, I'm not sure. No, I don't know. All I know is that Morrow and Pythor fall into my favourites. Also, a lot of people really do like, and a lot of people really don't like, the Hands of Time season. I think it was an alright season. I quite like the season. Well, I know earlier I said if there's anything I love... Hold on. I'm just showing that minifigure. I did say earlier if there's any sort of thing I love, there's nothing I hate in it. But there is a season I kind of... I'm not going to be mean towards it. There is a season in Ninjago I don't like. And that would probably have to be... it would probably have to be The Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu, otherwise known as Season 11. Even though the season was quite colourful onto, like, the mix of vehicles and between the Fire and Ice chapter, I didn't really like it. For one, they switched over to the Wild Brain animation, and the start of the new Ninjago animation was just really poor, in my opinion. It didn't look right. It honestly looked like we went from movie graphics to something I'd probably draw on paper or read from a comic book. That's one reason. The second reason is I wasn't too big of a fan on Asphera. One reason could be the fact that she kept saying the same word over and over again. Revenge! Revenge! That got a bit annoying after a while. What was the third reason? I know. The third reason was the anime episodes. There was a scene where there was a Cryptarian prison breakout scene that was basically mostly an anime episode. I saw it and I just thought, what is this? And I thought we were done after that, but no. Because after that, in the Ice chapter, during what was her name? During Akita's flashbacks, I didn't like that anime scene either. So yeah. it just doesn't look right. I just prefer the Lego looking versions. It looks more better. I know there are a lot of people that do and don't like the anime scenes, and some that don't mind or prefer it. But that will be a third reason why. So the poor animation start, the anime looking episodes. Then there's the suits. If they would have just stayed in that season, I would have been fine with them. But considering, so Ninjago is sort of split into a few things. You got the first 2 seasons, which were the starting seasons. Then you got season 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and Day of the Departed. That was the rebooted era. Then we had Sons of Garmadon, Hunted, and March of the Oni. That was the Oni trilogy. Then we had season 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That was the Wild Brain era and the last normal Ninjago era. Through that whole era, every season they started with the same costumes which they got from season 11, and I just thought it was very, very boring. I got bored of it real quick. They could have kept ones like the island suits or possibly had the Ninjago crystallized suits, the fugitive suits. They could have had them at the start as well. It's understandable why they didn't keep the Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain suits and the Seabound suits, because that would just seem weird. But having the season 11 suits being used for the start of every modern Ninjago season, it just got very boring very, very quickly. Another thing that annoyed me was that in season 15, season 14, the water season, Seabound, we got sets where Kai and Cole had the suits, but they weren't seen at all during the Seabound season. It was a bit disappointing, and to be honest, that was the thing. Until I saw those Kai and Cole Seabound suits in the season, I just wasn't paying attention to what was happening. I wasn't paying attention to Rogera or Nia or Benthomar or anything, or Jay. I was like, what? I don't care about this, but please, where are the Kai and Cole Seabound suits? Where are they? And they just didn't show at all, so I had to rewatch the episodes again. Which was it was a pain, and it was a bit depressing after seeing what happened to Nia. Tiny spoiler if you hadn't seen. I assume if you've seen the sets and if you've like seen the outcome, I assume you know what happens to Nia. But that's all I'll say for people who haven't watched Seabound. But yeah. I'm not a fan. I'll just say that I'm not a fan of the Wild Brain era. It was mainly the start of it I didn't like, which was 30 episodes of season 11. I think that was the only season I had a small not liking. I'm not gonna say hate. I just had a not liking to season 11. And apparently, people didn't like it as well, for one reason being the animation style, of course. 2, having clutch powers looking completely different and looking a bit like an adult who's probably had one too many drinks. And the third reason was probably the anime. Yes, we've got animation, anime, and the constant suit using. Many reasons why I didn't prefer it. But it doesn't matter. Season 11 ended about 4 years ago. Yeah. I wasn't also having high hopes for Dragons Rising either, but I think I prefer, well, specifically Dragons Rising Season 1, because I'm not too big of a fan on the seasons where they reboot everything. a lot of people liked and a lot of people were just sort of okay with season 3, Zane season. A lot of people really liked the season 8. That was another reboot. It was considering the costume changes. I didn't really like it. I mean, not the costume. I mean, the appearance changes. I liked the season. I just didn't really like the face changes. It just looked a bit weird. I think it was one of the many reasons why I got off Ninjago for a while. Yeah. Put it short and simply, during season 8, I completely missed out. Okay, I'm gonna need to put it a bit more simply. So, I got into Ninjago during 2015, this halfway through the Possession season airing on TV. And because we had to wait so long between episodes to be aired on TV, and so long for season 6, it gave me time to go back through and understand what I couldn't understand from watching the episodes, like 50 episodes after it starts. So I saw everything, I really liked it, and I couldn't wait for season 6. I quite liked it. I didn't like the Nia death scene, but then she's alive. Then we had Day of the Departed. That was when I felt like the most excited for Ninjago. I know a lot of people really didn't like Day of the Departed either, but can't help what people do and don't like. Then I think I don't know why, but I completely missed out on the Hands of Time season. I didn't know anything about what happened in it. And I don't know how I could have missed out. And then I got through, and then in 2018 we got the Sons of Garmadon season. It was I liked the Ninjago movie. A lot of people didn't because of how it was inaccurate to the TV series. I liked it. However, I didn't really like the appearance changes. I think that might have been the reason why I just left. I thought it would never be the same again. Never. And I am right, it isn't the same as it always was, but then, so I watched the first 2 episodes of the Sons of Garmadon, and then I just went off Ninjago for a very, very, very long time. So if Sons of Garmadon came out during season... No, not... Sons of Garmadon came out... It was the 8th season, came out in 2018. I was only off Ninjago for 2 years, technically. But 4 seasons happened within that time. I got back into Ninjago at the very... about like a day before the Prime Empire season started. So within that day, I decided to go back through everything I had missed, including... I got to watch Hands of Time, finally. I was a bit upset that I couldn't get a few of the sets, because they were retired by then. Because I thought Hands of Time was quite cool. And I'm still wondering how I somehow managed to miss out Hands of Time. For me, it was pretty much the last good season before the Wild Brain era. Well, not good, but like the best. I liked seasons 8, 9, and I know it's a season, but I don't think season... Oh, never mind. I was going to talk about March of the Oni, but people will just yell at me. But yeah. So it felt good to see a season which I hadn't seen the ninjas in their old styles for one last time. I then watched season 8, and I saw the separate episodes of season 10 on YouTube. Season 9 of Ninjago, the Hunted season, that wasn't at all on my Netflix, so I had to wait a while for that. then in like I think in Halloween 2020, Hunted became available to watch, and I got through all of that. But before I watched Hunted, I watched season 10, then the long run of season 11, and then season 12. And it was shocking to find out that straight away after season 12, the Prime Empire season was finished, they were very early, they were announcing very early the start of season 13, the Cole season. The season, basically the last season where we got to watch it, where the last season that aired but didn't have Kirby Morrow. It's hard to say. Kirby Morrow was the voice of Cole, and he passed away during the time of he passed away during the time of Master of the Mountain season 13 airing on TV. We all miss him, and we were all wondering who the new voice of Cole was going to be. I was assuming it was going to be a new person, but instead, the voice actor of Morrow from the Possession season took over instead, and he is doing a great job at it. But we will miss Kirby Morrow. So yeah. But to be honest, I think if anyone was to voice Cole's character, it would. I think the voice actor of Morrow, his name is Andrew Francis. I think he deserved to do it. I think he deserved it. After his astonishing character of Morrow, I think he just deserved to voice a ninja who hasn't got their original voice actor anymore. But yeah, I'm glad. The best part, there isn't really a best part to it, but the good part about when this announcement came out is that apparently he already finished all the voices for the Island season and the Seabound season. So I didn't feel too bad about that. I was worried I was going to have to go through I was going to be worried if I had to go through those seasons without having to hear Kirby Morrow, but I'm glad I did. And then at the start of Crystallized, when it came out, that's when I heard the difference. And then, after Master of the Mountain finished, after Master of the Mountain finished, it all went quiet. Ninjago was just completely silent. So during October, that was pretty much the last time we got some Ninjago news, apart from Kirby Morrow's passing. I think it was the Shintaro Dungeon Weekend Whip that was announced that time. I think that was the last time we got Ninjago news, and it was just really quiet after. And then in December, we heard news of the Island coming. The Island, which was the next season that was coming. And the sets were leaked, and from what we saw, we thought, oh, these sets look absolutely delicious. They look great. We saw they were leaked from a magazine, and we saw these sets, and I just thought, they're just brilliant. They were just brilliant. We had I think the best one was Lloyd's bike. I saw it leaked in the set, and it just looked so awesome. It just looked like one of the best things ever. Even with all the copyrights and all the camera, like taking pictures from a phone, not actually official from the thing, it still looked awesome. Everyone else thought so as well. And the costumes, that was the thing. It wasn't the announcement of the Island season. It wasn't the sets themselves. The best part that everyone thought about the Island was the fact that we were actually, for the first time, going to get ninja hair pieces with molded bandanas, and we just thought, oh, it was just brilliant, and it was one of the most brilliant things ever. We all loved it, and I'm glad they were reoccurring for. I mean, Lloyd's bandana hairpiece is actually returning for his Master Lloyd minifigure in one of the Season 2 Dragons Rising sets. So that was good. But yeah, when I saw... It was not only when I saw Lloyd's costume, it was the hairpiece as well. I thought they just done brilliantly with these suits, even if they weren't official yet. And when we all saw the trailer, people just freaked out. I think that was it. I think it was just the massive amount of hype for the Island season. It really was just all worth it for the wait. I loved it. People loved it, and I just couldn't wait for it to air. And when it aired, people were disappointed. Well, a few were anyway. Some people were like, it's all right. But I still loved it anyway. I loved the island. And then we heard the Seabound rumours. I don't think the sets were leaked. I think they might have been. That's a bit of the mech done, I think. Not completely finished. In bag 3 now. But, yeah. We saw the box art. I think that was the first thing. That was our first impression of the season. We saw the box art for the sets for the Seabound season. And we thought it was Pixel. We thought it was going to be a Pixel season. But no, we wouldn't later know that something was going to happen to Nia. Oh, these pieces are going everywhere. I hope this is... I think this is the last bit for the mech. Hopefully it is anyway. But yeah. The first half of the Seabound season came out pretty quick. I was impressed with a few of the sets, but because it was mostly sea... I know we were meant to be like really hyped for the sea-related sets, but I just thought it wouldn't really like bode well with doing like with Lego. You like to play with it and do things with it, but if something's based off somewhere you don't visit often, it's not really something you'd look at or showcase a lot more often. But I still liked the sets anyway. I really, yeah. It's a bit hard to explain. What is that piece? Is it this? It is. So yeah. What I was actually going to say was the I don't know how many episodes there were. I think that was just 16 as normal. Well, for New Ninjago, obviously, but I think the first 8 episodes released pretty quickly, and then it was just all quiet again, and then the other ones released. But the thing is, for the Island, for Seabound, and for Crystallized, all the episodes were leaked early, but in like French and Spanish and German. Well, in German, sorry, that must have been offensive. I hope it wasn't. But yes, they were all leaked in different languages before English. Some people tried to dub it with English subtitles, and I just thought it was a bit funny when we saw the actual English versions and we saw how close but how not close they were to getting the dubbing right. And it just felt weird. I think that's what I'm going to say. Next time... Okay, so... If Season 2 of Dragons Rising gets leaked before it actually comes out, we don't know when it's going to come out. I'm not sure. I mean, people might be certain, but I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm going to say is, when Dragons Rising Season 2 comes out, if it gets leaked on YouTube and if it's not in English, I just won't watch it. That's pretty much how it went for me for Season 14 and 15. I was tempting myself not to ruin it by watching the islands in a different language before English first, but I just couldn't help myself. So when I got to Crystallize, I just waited. A lot of people still couldn't wait. They just wanted to see the episodes as quickly as possible. And I've done that for Dragons Rising 1, but for Dragons Rising Season 2, if it gets leaked in a different language that's not English, I just won't watch it until it comes out in actual proper English. So I just don't want it to be like spoiled for me or anything. Yeah. Oh, this is one of the pieces from Prime Empire. It's like one of the molded pieces. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. Let's put that onto the mech. That's pretty cool. Now for the other arm. Oh, my throat feels dry. How much Coke cans have I got left? Oh no. Oh, it's empty. I've got no Coke cans left. I'm also very short on money. And it's quite late in the day. I think the shops will be closed anyway because it's Boxing Day, but yeah, I can't. I'm going to be thirsty throughout all of this. I could just take a little break for what? I want to say this now. I need to blow my nose again. Yesterday, I was not building mini snowballs, but they are a lovely snack anyway. I'll put this in that box. I was building this set yesterday, which is also the set I had to move over there. And I think it was my sleeping schedule that was messing myself up. I got to like this point of the set, and I was trying my hardest not to fall asleep. And I kept taking breaks by getting multiple cups of tea. I'm living up there. Actually, give me a minute. I'm just going to see what the person wants. What did you want anyway? There aren't any cats in my phone. It was my brother. He was curious if there was going to be any cats. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, I might take a break during this live stream to make myself a cup of tea. Because my voice is actually getting a bit more... Yeah. In fact, with all of these pieces right here, this is actually the last bit I need to do to finish the mech. What I'll do is, I'll finish this mech, then I'm going to go make a cup of tea, take a break, and I will come back to it. Don't worry, I probably will try my hardest to finish making this set during the live stream from start to finish. And yeah, is this right? It is. Let's put that there. It's a bit of a weird perspective for you, I'm guessing. Seeing it from up there. I feel like I'm in a test lab being watched. Like, I need to do an experiment, and there's like a bunch of professors up there, and they're watching down, and I'm like, don't worry, I am working. I can hear my brother listening to it. I can hear him listening to my live stream. What piece is going on? Oh, I've gone all quiet now, haven't I? Oh dear. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm probably going to take a little break after finishing this mech. I don't know why it's so quiet now. It might just be because I'm not talking that much, but yeah. Oh, a sticker. Where's the sticker sheet? I can't speak properly. I don't know why. Here we go. Oh, I'm a nincompoop. I did it the wrong way round. What was that? Oh. I need to make sure I get this the right way round. Wound. I can't even say R. I'm going W. What is wrong with me? Oh, I see. This better connect correctly. Come on. Yeah. Why does it have to be built like that? They could have made it a bit more easier to build, but I'm not complaining. I wouldn't complain to Lego at all. I think I might just I'm just gonna soothe my voice for a bit. During this last finishing touch, my voice is starting to hurt a bit more. So yeah, but I will try and keep a positive energy. Come on, there we go. It was connected anyway. Orange lights. There we go. Is that right? I did indeed do that the right way around. Oh god, why'd I have to put a lot of these on? No! Don't do that to me, please. Oh, this feels like an illegal Lego building technique, but it isn't. I know that. We have no hand. Is there a... I'm guessing there's some sort of blaster for it. I know there is a blaster. Oh, no, it's a massive claw. Put that on there. And this, what is that? Oh, that's the thing to connect it. I thought it would be connected by the round thing. I'm missing... No, I'm not. This almost feels like I've completed it, but it still looks like there's a lot of things missing. This looks like one of those claw machine claws. Oh, this must be the sword. No, it isn't. I've just seen what it actually is. And to be honest, I don't know what it is. It's one of these odd block thingies. What's that? Oh, we use this piece now. Oof. Right. How does this work? On the back, vacuum looking thingy, and it has to be clicked like that. They got a vacuum or something? Whoa! And ooh, let's see. Please tell me it spins around normally. Oh, it's a stiff one. It's a stiff. I thought it would be like a thingy to make. Oof, that was stupid of me. Anyways, this armor piece and that is blocking that anyway, so I don't think I would be able to make it spin. What is going on? I feel like I'm having a different accent, but my voice is going a bit weird. It might just be my voice. It might just be my croaky voice. It might just be because I haven't got a drink. Oh, I've never seen this piece before. I didn't do that right. Ah, I didn't do that right either. And I missed another bit. Oh my good lord, what is going on with me today? Please tell me that's right. Yes, it is, thank goodness. And now I need 2 of these. And a gold rod in between. Not in between my legs. Oh, come on. Is that right? What is that? I need one of these. And one of these. And one of these. There we go. And yeah, I knew this bit would come. That feels very loose. I'll just have to deal with it. It's not me who made this model, it's me who built it. Is that it? That's it for the mech. Oh, this piece is flinging everywhere. Let me just show that to the camera. It looks bigger than I thought it'd actually be. So I'm just going to leave that there. We will have the dragon left to build. How? But I have something else I need to make, and it's a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute. In the meantime, I can just showcase you these magnificent things that I have got for Christmas. Oh, you're not going to be able to do it. There we go. You can stare at those for a while I go and make myself a cup of tea. Now we're back in a minute. Nearly done, guys. I'm back. Voice still hurts, but that's because I haven't taken a sip of my tea, which is presumably going to be hot yet. Oh. I think I've almost run out of things to talk about, but I'll think of something. In the meantime, we've got to find bag 4. Give me a minute. Ugh. That box is being filled with I think my bin's full anyway. Actually, do I even have my bin? It is, but it's filled to the brim. That wasn't smart at all. I can hear the clatter of Lego and my brother's phone on the other side of the store. Oh, and look, we got Ryu, the little baby dragon. I know, Leighton, there's always a delay. No, it takes 1 minute. It takes about 25 seconds on Instagram. I said it takes about 25 seconds on Instagram. This is YouTube. Yeah, 1 minute on YouTube. Oh, forget it. This is a Lego building video. It's not an arguing with my brother when I can hear him and he can't communicate with me, but I can communicate with him. I just said it wasn't communication related. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I'm just talking to Leighton. I can hear him on the other side of the door. Where? Oh, what is this? I'm making a Lego dragon, not a Lego Toblerone. It's very quiet. This is what I mean by I don't like how quiet it is. I'm gonna need some sort of music on. Something that's not copyrighted. My Switch is on the brink of running out of charge. I'll pull up something on the laptop instead, which will hopefully block out that running up the stairs noise. So this Boxing Day live stream has really just turned into building Lego and talking. James May does this type of stuff, if you didn't know anyway, for those people watching, and he gets lots of views. Apparently there was like a challenge on the Grand Tour where they just had to do like a few YouTube videos, and I think James May won the challenge by doing Lego building reviews and stuff. I think, to my knowledge, one of the best Lego James May videos was...
Giant Spitfires.
What?
James May makes giant Lego Spitfires.
Alright. Anyways, what I was actually going to say, with my low voice at the moment, I do sound a bit like James May. Probably not to you, I probably sound like a Richard Hammond, but to me, for my ears, I can hear myself as a James May. But I do see myself, if I was to compare myself to the three presenters, I'd be more of a Richard Hammond. Both for my looks, for my crazy behaviour, and for probably my voice. I also keep getting shorter every day. In fact, me, William and Luca actually did this a while ago. We were going to compare ourselves to which Top Gear presenter we'd be.
So short.
Luca instantly picked... Luca instantly said he'd be a Clarkson, and I thought so. I thought I'd be a good Richard Hammond, and William also thought of himself as a good James May. And I can understand why, and I also forgot why I have a laptop up. That was for music, that's right. So let me just go... Oh, well, you cannot see my password. Because if I ever take out my... Ugh.
And I'm the Stig.
Alright then, Leighton's claimed himself as the Stig. Let's open up YouTube. So out of the Top Gear presenters, I compare myself to Hammond, Luca compares himself to Clarkson, and William thinks he's a James May, which is... it's understandable. I got a new subscriber, that's good. Anyways, we're not here for... I mean, I love the subscribers, but I'm here for music. Let's just... I'll listen to some remixed Doctor Who themed music. Doctor Who theme remix. Let's go with... No, I reckon that'll be copyrighted. We'll go with this theme. No, I'll talk over ads because it'll just be a waste of time to mute it when I can just skip it right now. This is actually the same custom Doctor Who theme music I used for... Remember that Loki Doctor Who intro I made a while ago for Tom Hiddleston? Hold on. There we go. You know that Doctor Who intro I made for... You know that Loki Doctor Who intro I made about a year ago for Tom Hiddleston? This is the same music. I might need to turn it down a slight bit. There we go. 20% should be good. So at least I won't get bored. I wonder if any of the people I work with in college are actually watching this. They might be. There's... Who is there? Let me just take a stop for a while. Right, let's fix my throat a bit. There we go. There we go. There's my voice. I'm back. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I might not be. If I've put these in the wrong place, I'm gonna cry. I didn't. There we go. My voice is sort of coming back, but sort of not. But I don't know. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. Sounds like I need to change the music. What one should I go with? What's my mix? Anyways, as I was saying, I wonder if any of the people I work with in college are watching this. Let me think. There's Millie, there's Blake, there's Lawson, there's Leo, there's Luca. Not the Luca you're thinking of, a different Luca. Then there's a William, also not the William you're thinking of. I know, it's weird. In college, before I started college, I already had a mate called Luke and a mate called William, and now in college I have one more of each. I don't think they would be watching this. The least likely to be watching would be Mia or Millie, but the most likely to be watching would be maybe Lawson, Luca, or Leo. No, there's two. It says there's 2 people watching. I don't know. So let me think. Who is there? There's right. So there's different Luca, different William. Then there's Millie, of course. I said there's Leo. There's Lego pieces everywhere. Then there's Blake, Lawson, Mia, Stanley, Alyssa, and I think there's one more. Oscar. I've just named and probably shouted out. If you're watching this, hi. You're welcome for the shout out. And yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need to change the theme. Stop. Oh, looks like the rest of my mix is just copyrighted. It's all copyrighted. Oh, that theme I just played now isn't copy. It might be actually. Hopefully being a bit quiet and me talking over it will hopefully prevent it, but I'm not betting on it. What I'll do is, as much as I'd love to keep the stream going, I'm going to try and finish this dragon as soon as possible. But I'm not going to have myself listening to the same music on repeat. But I will also try and keep talking through it all. Right, that goes there. Still one person watching. Also, I do not know if it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, but in January we will be performing a few. We'll be performing like 2 or 3 plays in one, and it may be uploaded to YouTube, but I don't know if it will be. If it does, I won't be able to help it. I would screen record all of it if I wanted to, but I asked a few people for permission if it does, and a few of them politely said no, but a few of them politely said yes. So the only way you can probably really watch it is if it gets uploaded to YouTube, which a few performances have been on the thing, on the official account. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I'm probably just need to. I'm gonna need to make like a queue of music. But I won't. I will not be able to help with the ads. Oh, that ad was about handyman work. The previous stuff I was doing, I don't do it anymore. No, sir, I am not. That I still do like little bits of it, but it's not going to be my main job. Far from it. Add to queue. What other music? Add that to queue. So I'm making my own playlist right now. Aha! Hi! Oh yes. Let's include the Doctor Who theme that I used for my very first YouTube intro. Loving the sound of that. I was going to quickly switch. Alright, this should hopefully last for a good 4 minutes. I don't know if people still see me at... No, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about college. So, yeah, I don't know if my performance is going to be uploaded. It might be uploaded to the channel of the college that I'm working at. And if it does, I hope you guys would enjoy the performance if it does. Actually, I don't think he will be able to because it's a paid performance. I'm not getting paid because it's a practice. I paid for practice. It's the college that's getting paid from people that wants to watch the performance. And I will give it my all. And so you can just pretty much forget everything I just said, but you can say hello to the people that I might include in my channel in the future if they want to be included in it. The people I work with. What is this? What is this? Where does it go? And how would I put it in? Oh, I see how it goes in. Just like that. Anyways, on to what I was actually going to talk about was... Do you guys... What do you see me as? I mentioned this about a few months ago, but the start of my channel has mainly been Doctor Who, but this year it's been a lot more focused on Five Nights at Freddy's, especially since considering this is the year that 2 games and a movie has come out. I just want to know, what do you guys see me as? Do you see me as more of a Doctor Who YouTuber, or more as a Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber? Because I am a mix of both. I've met Doctor Who YouTubers, or Who-tubers as people call them, and I've met FNAF YouTubers, hint hint, Dorco. I've even met some people like Tom Scar. Yeah. There's been a bit of a competition between me meeting Tom Scar and Dorco recently. The Dorco video just literally... It's because of the Dorco video I have a lot of subscribers. It's been what's getting me a lot of views. But recently, before it reached 10,000, when it got to like 7,000, the Tom Scar video is now trying to fight back. And then it was the first to reach 10,000 views. And then the Dorco video took over again. And then the Tom Scar video took over yet again. So, yeah. There's sort of been... That doesn't sound like Doctor Who, that's because it isn't, it's an ad. Yeah. So, do you guys prefer the Tom Scar or the Dorco video? Keep in mind, the Dorco video was longer, but Dorco was very tired. I was looking at his feedback on Twitter from other people that were meeting him on the other day, and he indeed said he was very tired, and I can understand that. Almost every Comic-Con after I've come back, I'm always tired myself. So I can help that. I'm just going to see if I can try and name the people who were tired when I was doing videos with them. Kevin McNally was very tired, from what I saw. Peter Davison the second time, he was very tired. Dorco was also very tired. I think Tom Scar was as well. And I'm certain that... I've forgotten his name. Derek Jacobi. I think he was quite tired, but I think I know the reason why. Hearing that? That music is OG on my channel, and I still love it. I just don't listen to it as much as I do. But that's because I've got iCloud on my phone. I've screen recorded the whole theme. It's just so far back on my iCloud. Well, on my photos, and because I've got iCloud enabled, it means I have to have internet to listen to it on my phone, but I'm happy to listen to it at home. Yeah, I want to listen to it from the very beginning again. But for those new viewers who have joined this channel in 2023, it's going to be 2024 in a week. What was I saying? Yeah. For those who are new to this channel from 2023 or the very end of 2022, this music is nostalgic as heck to my... When was this released, actually? 3 years ago, and it's almost 2 years ago since I started my channel. I'd say about, on average, I'd say about a year and a half. So about a year. So this music is about, it's about double the age of my channel. What time? Can I see what date specifically it came out? What date did this air? Well, not really air, but come out. From what the chat, not the video, but the channel's copyright. Oh no. This theme was made on the 5th of January 2020. And my first video and my second video, including this theme, were on April the 9th of 2022. So about 2 years, approximately. In about a week and a half, this theme will be about 4 years old. And my channel, my channel is older than the theme, but my video, like my channel starting making videos is about half the time of this. It's about half the age of when this theme came out. And I love this theme. Even though it's not mine, I'm glad it has the word free to use on it, because that means I can use it anytime. But I do like to mix around. I do like to mix with the other themes, like other fan-made themes that people allow me to use as well. But this theme will always stay true to me. Who is this made by again? This theme was made by Salem Sound or Salem Sound. He has 757 subscribers. I can actually see on here how much subscribers I have as well. I have. Okay, so I have 783, and he has 757. So that's, I have 26 more subscribers than he does. So, yeah. That's a little shout out for Salem Sound, if you want to go watch them. The theme you're listening to is the Doctor Who Time Crystal full theme, free for use. I wonder if he has an opening and closing variant of it. If he does, then there's an opening version. I have never noticed that before. As soon as this live stream's over, I'm listening to it. But yeah, as I was saying, that tied in with the question, do you see me as more of a FNAF or Doctor Who YouTuber? What theme is this? Ah, that's just there. That's just the channel's closing credits or something like that. I was like, am I listening to Marvel? Come on! Come on! Please! There we go. Now it's time to squeeze it in. Insert it. There we go. I am starting to get a tiny bit tired. But this tea should refill my energy. If you guys didn't know, I only figured this out a while ago, but tea, even though it is more healthy, it has a lot more caffeine than coffee does, which means, I don't know if too much caffeine is bad, but for the right amount of caffeine, you need caffeine in your life, you just don't need a lot. But this basically makes, even though coffee is more popular, tea more healthier. It's like that debate, coffee, no, not coffee or tea, Coke or Pepsi. And then all of a sudden you get Dr. Pepper stepping in. If there was like coffee versus tea, it'd be like hot chocolate stepping in for some reason. Oh yeah, I've got... This theme you're listening to, this theme was used on my last Comic-Con video. The one where I met Miss Catherine Gillenhurst. Karen Gillan. Why did I say Catherine? That's stupid of me to say. It's because I said Miss. I wanted to make... It's because I was about to say Sir Derek Jacobi. Why did I say Catherine Gillan? Who knows? That could have been the name of someone she knows. Maybe there is a person called Catherine Gillan. Anyways, as I was saying, back onto topic. This theme was used when I met Karen Gillan and Derek Jacobi, Colin Baker for one last time, and Sophie Aldred. And a few other actors as well. But this theme, have I used this theme in the video? I might have. Yeah, I did. I used this when I met, what's her name? Mandip Gill. I used this theme for my video when I met Mandip and Sacha Dhawan. I think that was probably, I don't, oh, pardon me. I'm kind of tempted to say the not most exciting, but also / boring Comic-Con. But then again, I did meet Peter Davison by himself, even though I already met him before. Oh, why did you have to fall? Ow. 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 Maybe I should just shift in. Ow. I forgot what I was talking about again. I remember again, yeah, what my most boring Comic-Con was. I'm tied between the Mandip Gill one and the Peter Davison meeting him alone. one. I got a lot of good photos, and that Peter Davison one was... It was actually the first time I got to bring my dad to bring me to a Comic Con. The other 7 Comic Cons my mum has brought me. But that's because I can make it in good time and good distance to Norwich. Have I used this theme in something before? No, but I am planning to use this theme at some point for a project. I'm I'm not going to use this theme for any Zack's Nights with Freddy's, Zack's Nights with Freddy, sorry, projects, because for the last 2 episodes of the Ennard trilogy, I already know what... I did it the wrong way around. No. Have I just done this whole thing the wrong way? Oh, great. That's something I've never been able to do before. But surprise, surprise, announcement, I have officially done a piece of a Lego build the wrong way round. Ah, things aren't going well. Oh, please tell me I did that right. Yeah. I'm gonna need to start making a new queue list, because I can't have it going to autocorrectly going to... Actually, oh, that was close. I don't know if you could see, but it's just loaded up a selection of other things I've listened to, but there we go. Now that's right. If I get my earphones, I can listen to whatever I want. It's not that I don't want you guys to listen to what I'm listening to, it's just that I don't want to put copyrighted music on, because it's pretty much said there itself, it's copyrighted. Now, that isn't a problem for me, because I'm not monetized. I just know that you can get copyright strikes as well as claims. And I don't know what you have to do to get that. I know you have to be copyrighted for stuff, but I just don't know if you have... I don't know if it's something like if you have a copyrighted video for like 5 years, that's 1 copyright strike or something. But either way, I try and avoid copyright just in case. For me, it's not about the money. It's about making sure I'm able to produce content for you guys. Because I was going to make YouTubing my job, but I'd have to do it for a very long time. Is that it? Please tell me this earphone. Whoa, yeah. I've got. If I just grab. Well, I've got a mix ready, but I'll just use what I'm listening to for now. So I've at least. I don't know if what I've played already gives me the strike, but no copyright infringement intended. Oh, my stomach. Right. So even if I'm listening to music, I'll try not to get off topic. I'll try and think of something to talk about. I'll have to make 2 of these. Oh, 2 of those. That's good. I am starting to look and feel a bit fat, but I'm going to try and work on that. Like, obviously, you guys know I want to be including stuff like Doctor Who and the Five Nights at Freddy's movies when I become an official actor. I don't want to be looking fat during it. I could for the FNAF movie, but I wouldn't want that. As for Doctor Who, I think I just need big muscles anyway. So, I don't have abs, but I do a lot of workout during when I do. I think it's dance in college. Yeah, I do performing arts. To be more specific, so I do musicals, I do acting, and I do dance as well. But I only came there because I just wanted to do. I just wanted to do acting, but yeah. But I'm worried I might not have a choice because I think because Doctor Who's becoming a part of Disney now, they said they're going to include a few musical episodes. And now I wouldn't mind that, but I am not a good singer at all, and I know I'm meant to be practicing a lot during the time on my time at college, but yeah, I think you guys get the picture. Why does that look like it's broken? Oh, it won't matter. Right, this looks done, yeah. Oh, that fits in perfectly. Will I be able to tell? Can I? In fact, Luca, you should be able to see if I'm live streaming or not. Calling me in the middle of it will probably just end it. Why is it when I start a new bag I need to blow my nose? I probably might have another break in between anyway. The camera stands on the table, and on the table, well, my arms are on the table. I'm feeling vibrations. Luca, you're making me vibrate. Don't take that out of context, please. Ah, my music stopped. I'm gonna have to. There we go. A mix of favourites that I've listened to, and I won't have to worry at all because you can't hear it. At least I hope not. That's good. I might get copyright. Apparently, copyright restrictions are so strict now because I think they said even if you like hum or sing like a copyrighted theme song yourself, even without the musical or without the official people singing it, I think even without all of that, if you just sing it or hum it yourself, you'll get copyrighted anyway. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Oh, I have another viewer. I think it might be Luca. Hello, Luca, if it is you. If it's not you, I'm really sorry to whoever it is. That's another figure done. How many figures are on the box, and have I done all of them? No, it's just Sora I haven't done. I'm not too big of a fan of Sora being added to Dragon's Rising. I like Aaron's character, but I'm not too fond on Sora. But I do think she is better than Wildfire being added as well. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but in my opinion, I want Aaron to stay after Dragon's Rising, but I don't want Sora or Wildfire to stay after. I think they said, I am really not sure. I think they said they're either going to have Dragon's Rising as a 2-season or as a 1-season, and then they'll probably either stop Ninjago, which will be sad, or they'll just go back to a new sort of Ninjago thing. But me personally, you can keep if I had a choice to keep one of the three. I thought I was being called again. If I had a choice to keep one of the 3 new people in Dragon's Rising, I'd 1,000,000% keep Aaron. Don't really like. That's what I'm saying. Out of the 3 new people being added, I prefer Wildfire the least, Sora in the middle, We're not going to count Ryu. I know he's going to be limited for a certain fact. And we've got to have Aaron in first. If anything, if I did count him, Ryu would probably be first. Leave me. You tell me that you love me. And I know that I'm right, 'cause I hear it in the night. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. I probably shouldn't sing it any further. There was a YouTuber I watch, and he was playing like a TV show game on his Wii, and apparently from what he said in his next video of doing it, he got copyrighted for singing the starting song. Now, I don't know if he was right about that, but that's worrying to think about, so I'm not going to sing too much. I think the problem with me singing is I'm not singing loud enough, and I don't have good breath control. But I think this is the point of me in college when I do like musical theatre. I might as well just tell you my strengths and weaknesses. So I do acting the best because I am a professional actor. Well, I will be after I'm finished. Dance I can do incredibly well. It's just not my thing. But musical theatre, that needs a bit of work, I'm afraid. But it might not be TV musicals I could be bad at. Well, not bad, just not great at. I think it might just be theatre musicals. Because you have to sing loud, you have to sing correctly. Like, you have to have correct diction, which means that's saying words correctly and not missing a single one out. But yes, I might have to work. I don't think FNAF 2 is going to be a musical, or I don't think horror films are going to be musicals. But I don't care if I have to play a character that's already in FNAF in the FNAF movie, or a new character, but I'd do anything to be in one of the FNAF movies, especially the second one. College, from what they're saying, they're going to be filming in July, which, yeah, they're filming in July. From what we know, they were going to be filming at the end of 2024, then at the start of 2024. But now I'm pretty sure they're certain from starting in July, which is okay. Because for my next acting project, I can't miss a single day out. Otherwise, they'll kick me out. Well, maybe they won't kick me out. I think they just said... No, they won't kick me out. I think they just said I just won't get the best grades, which is understandable. You need to be on time for every acting piece you do. But I'd happily just... If I just had the ability to take at least 1 week of college off to probably go to America and film and be in one of the FNAF movies, then I'd happily do that. I don't want to be the main character because, one, that's overpopulation for me. Like, Josh Hutcherson's popular enough. I know he was already a popular actor for working with, like, Morgan Freeman and Dwayne Johnson and Tom Hanks. But he became incredibly popular after playing it's almost like he was a nobody and now he's an everybody, to put it simply. And now, I'd love to be in the FNAF movie. I just don't want too big of a role. So, one, I'm not overpopulated. 2, I don't have to spend long in America because I would need to be back for college if I still do it by then. I think from what they said, at the start of January, we are going to be finishing our performance we've been rehearsing for. And then we have about 5 months working up to May, where that's when we do our final project. And then, hopefully, we take at least some time off after that. Hopefully, at the end of May, we have some time off. And if I do... Oh. Filming in July. I'm forgetting June. Oh my god. My confidence now is boosted a bit. But I'm not having my hopes up too much. I was going to say, the brink of them starting to film the second FNAF film, and the pretty much around the like the final performance I do in college, if I still want to continue. That was a bit of a trouble for me. Like, it was the scheduling I was worried about. Because Markiplier, the king of FNAF, wanted to be in the FNAF movie, but he had scheduling problems because he was filming his Iron Lung film. And therefore we know he's very likely to be in the second film. That's what everyone knows. Everyone know, like, it's a bit hard to explain. Ever since we got the information they're filming a second FNAF film, the only people that everyone's hoping for to be in the movie is Markiplier. Like, they know he is a possible person to be included. Because I think he is finished with Iron Lung. I don't know if I'm going to go watch it in cinemas. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it or not. I will, because next year, sadly, I turn an adult. I don't want to, but when Mark's film comes out, it's based off of a horror game. I don't know if it will be a 15. It's very, for me, I think it's very likely to be an 18. And I haven't played or seen his gameplay of the Iron Lung games, but I might. Oh, this is a dragon foot. But yeah. I really hope people enjoy Mark's project, and I really do hope we see him in the second FNAF film. But aside from that, I'm just hoping that we finish our project either at the start of June or at the end of May, because we have 5 months to rehearse for this project. And yeah. Hopefully yeah, that's what I'm saying. By the end of May, or probably at the start of June, I get to choose whether I move on in college or if I stay. But at this point, I don't know. I don't even know if the college would be okay with me at least taking... Like, if I get included in the FNAF movie, I would at least like to have the screen time of probably Corey Kenshin. If anyone's watching and doesn't know who that is, he's a YouTuber who got to be included in the movie, luckily. And he had about maybe 3 minutes worth on there. I want at least like that, or maybe a bit more. Like, I want to be a noticeable character, because Dorko wanted to be like a small little Easter egg, so he's in, but he's hidden. I'd like to be at least noticed in the FNAF movie if I am going to be included in it, which means that I'd like if I was to be included in it, I want a like a fair amount of time. I don't want like main character time, but I suppose it really just depends on what they can do. Because I think they're currently writing the script now. I am incredibly highly doubting that oh, who's his name again? I'm incredibly highly doubting that Scott Cawthon, Jason Blum, or Emma Tammy, or the casting crew are watching this video. But if you are, I know you're probably writing the script, Emma Tammy. I'll probably just call you Emma. Yeah, for those who didn't know, Emma Tammy was not only the director in the first FNAF film, but also in the second FNAF film, and probably for the rest of them that will be made, if more will be made. But out of all the FNAF games, aside from the first one, the second one is also pretty much my favourite. And the second one has a lot of my favourite animatronics, like Withered Foxy and Mangle. Now, I'd love to be in a movie with those animatronics. But yeah, if I ever get in the FNAF movie, those are my simplest wishes. At least 2, 3, or a minute worth of screen time when I officially finish my first year as an actor, as a college student, and to be at least maybe in one scene with the animatronics. That is pretty much my wishes for the FNAF movie if I ever get put in it. I wouldn't care if I did it for free. I wouldn't care if I had to try and practice an American accent. I'd just do anything to spend a few minutes in the second FNAF movie. Oh, that is Sora done. That's all the minifigures done. And I've gone all over social media, and I don't think I've seen many people saying they want to be in the FNAF movies. People might have said that. I reckon they would have. But from what you guys know, yeah. I'd rather... And you all know that I'd love to be the Doctor from Doctor Who. That's what I'd like. Just a small but noticeable role in the FNAF movie, but the main role in Doctor Who in the near future. I wouldn't want a big role in the FNAF movie and a small role in Doctor Who. Even though that would be nice, but yeah. I'm not trying to be... Not really greedy, but I don't want to be picky. For me, I am incredibly highly doubting Emma Tammy, Jason Blum, or Scott Cawthon are going to notice my wish to be in the FNAF movies. But if it happens, it would take a massive miracle for me to be included in it. Something like that. I know I'm not looking at the camera, but I'm just trying to do this. Yeah. The closest person that would probably notice would be Scott Cawthon, since Scott Cawthon's like a food critic. Like, us chefs, the FNAF YouTubers, we do these things, and they are just watching that Scott Cawthon would be noticing, or critics would be noticing, and we wouldn't know it. I don't even know if Scott has even seen my videos. I wouldn't bet on it. But, yeah. I mean, the teachers I work with work for or work with in the college. My acting teacher says I do phenomenal acting anyway. And that's for theatre. I don't know if it'll be any easier or harder for doing it on film. I got a notification. Apparently, Leo, if you're watching this, you're at Marks and Spencer's Cafe. But yes. Wouldn't care if I got paid or had to do an American accent. Or got a small role, but I just do anything to be in the FNAF movie. Or any FNAF movie. But I'd only have my small wishes for the second one. If I was to be included in it, I'd want to be included in probably a scene with at least Foxy or Mangle. Or maybe Mike Schmidt. I do have a feeling that Josh Hutcherson is going to return for the second film. Because, obviously, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil anything, but we know, I think we're all certain that his story on FNAF isn't finished yet. And just to abandon him would be rubbish. All we do know is there is going to be a Jeremy... A Jeremy no, not Clarkson. Oh my god, imagine Jeremy Clarkson in the FNAF movie. Jeremy Fitzgerald in the FNAF movie, who was the guard in the second film. I don't know who that's going to be. Hopefully it will be an actor, and if it... hopefully it will be an actor. Of course it will be an actor, but I do hope that the actor will have fun doing it, whoever it is. I don't think they've done casting yet. I think all we know is that there's gonna... Mark's definitely a high suspect for being included. Suspect. Why am I talking like... Oh, I'll give up. Why do I talk like a crime's being committed? All I think I know is Markiplier and Josh Hutcherson are my only two thoughts for who I think will be included in the second movie. I don't know anyone else. Matthew Lillard will be included. I know that because obviously we're not just going to abandon him like that. We know he's going to return. Even if I did the voice of an animatronic, I wouldn't mind. But I don't think they will, because in the first film, they only had performers. And I don't think I'll be able to form an animatronic like Foxy. And I think Jess Wise, I don't know how to say it. Kevin Foster and Jade, whoever his name was, I think they will return to play the animatronics. But yeah. That's my only worry for the FNAF movie. Not the schedules. Now, if I'm being honest, and if they are watching, the only thing I am trying to work on is my sleeping schedules. It's not my working schedules I'm worried. Well, my working schedules is one problem, but for my personal problem alone, it's my sleeping schedule. I'm going to try everything to fix my sleeping schedule. Because if I don't get up, then I wouldn't be... It wouldn't feel deserving enough to be in the FNAF movie. Do I need to build 2 of these? No, I don't. Oh, God, have I messed something up? I've done it again! This isn't good. I mean, all this needs really is just a swap around. Bring back home with you, but you don't know what it's like on my side, the other side of the night. I gotta keep on the lights on, I try, punching the clock to survive. I'm running on an electric lifeline, but can you call it alive? 'Cause if the power goes out, it's my time to see what shadows can hide. Anyone still watching? No. I've got 6 likes, but no viewers. I see you creeping deep within the dark, deep within the dark, deep within the dark. I feel you sinking teeth into my heart, teeth into my heart, teeth into my heart. That's the other thing. The producers are Blumhouse, which isn't too big of a worry, but my other worry is Universal Studios, probably one of the biggest companies in the world. If I was to be cast for the FNAF movie for any role, I think it would just take a massive, massive miracle. I'd need a massive miracle and a lot of luck to be included in it. Who knows, I might get the message in a fortune cookie someday, maybe. I don't know. But to all the actors who will be included, I do wish them a lot of luck, no matter who they are. All I know is that every actor that's going to be in the FNAF movie will be fantastic. I won't be upset if I don't get in, but I would like the chance. I'm predicting at least 3 movies at best for Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm not betting on it. It's gone all silent now. Dorco has... Well, he had less than 2 million subscribers when he started... Well, when he was in the FNAF movie. Yeah, he definitely had over 1 million, but... Yeah. But I'm not counting on YouTubers' luck to get me in a FNAF movie. If it happens, it happens. But to have the chance, I would be more relying on my acting reputation. Loki season 2, but I've already seen it. How is it coming along? It's coming along good. It's coming along quite good. Bag 8. 8 out of 9, and looks like I've only done half the dragon. Oh, but we're getting the moulded pieces now. My worries for being in Doctor Who aren't high because obviously the Doctor gets replaced every 4 years or so, and plus I do need to be a bit more older. But this is only for. I'm only talking for the role of the Doctor itself. I'm not worried about waiting a long time for Doctor Who. That's the least of my worries. For the FNAF movie, that is what I am worried about because we don't know how many movies are going to be made. We know at best there's 2. For my predictions, at best, I'm thinking 3. And everyone thinks that more will go on. But Emma Tammy, you can cast whoever you want. It doesn't have to be me. It's your decisions. You make the movie great. And I am glad you're filming it at the end, well, during July, because that means you're taking your time up until then to not only get the budget right, but to get all the other props and stuff and animatronics built. And so that you can take time to make the movie really, 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 really good. I'm not saying it'll be. I am not at all saying it's gonna. People might think it's bad. Because we all know the first movie was one of the best things you've ever done. You made that FNAF movie. That is the most popular horror movie of the 2020 decade. But I'm pretty sure you already noticed. What piece am I missing now? Oh, I'm not. I just haven't built them yet. But it's your choice, Emma. Or Jason. Whichever one of you is gonna cast. I think they have a certain casting crew anyway. If I make it in, I make it in, but I'm not predicting it. And I'm pretty sure I'm 1 out of 1,000,000 or billion people on Earth who would love to be in the movie as well. What I reckon I could do is for college. I could go long. It's going to be a bit difficult to explain, but if I if I do get in the FNAF movie, which will be filmed. They said it takes about like at least 2 months to film. Well, no, it took 2 months for them to film the FNAF movie. But yeah, they film in July, August, September. Maybe it might have been less than 2 months, but I don't know if they're going to make it any different for the second movie. People are still watching. Hello. My hair, why is it like that? Because I've left my hair to grow for quite a while, it's going, I can't make it stand up and be all like how it usually is anymore until I get a haircut. Oh, my nose. Yeah. I mean, because Emma Tammy is probably writing the script right now, probably not. I don't know if it's finished or not, but I don't know if she would even be aware to include a spot for me in the FNAF movie. Because after the first movie released, it's taking... She had spent a while thinking about how to make the second, or how to direct or write the second, and within that time I think I've made it obvious on my channel that I want to be in it. So I don't know if she knows. I really don't know if any of the people who work on the movie know I want to be in it, but like I said, I'm not betting on it. I've probably said that several times. Oh, I was missing a minifigure. I was missing Zane, but he's not built yet. But that is just my small wishes and preferences in the FNAF movie. Just probably 2-3 minute, maybe even 1 minute scene. Noticeable, not like a noticeable character that's not too popular, but like I just said that. Well, that's the tail done. I think I'm working on the head now. So we had Baz, we had Fusion, we had Dorco, we had Ryan, we had Corey Kenshin and Matt Pat all in the movie. And yeah, we had a lot of YouTubers in the first movie. I think if I was older, then I could have probably made an account back then, like a YouTube account back then, and I'd probably, if I started a while ago, like a couple of years ago, I probably would have more of a chance now. And I wouldn't even care if I had to return for a movie or not. Well, for a sequel to the FNAF movies or not. I would just like to be included in at least one. If I get included in another, then that's just extra luck, but I'm only relying on being in one movie. And I wouldn't care if my character died or not. I think I made this, I don't know if I said to anyone, but I think I said my dream roles for my acting career is just any role in the FNAF movie, the Doctor from Doctor Who, and then that's it. I wouldn't care what else I get after that. Oh. More ads. Maybe if I didn't get included, but maybe spending a day on set instead would probably be enough for me. Yeah, it's a bigger problem for me considering I am not American. I am British. Oh. My dragon fell over. Looks like I'm working on the head now. I've had more energy to build this set than I did for the other smaller set yesterday. Might have been because it was Christmas yesterday. What is the time? Holy sugar, it's 11:20. Yeah, as soon as this set's finished, I'm going to end the live. But yeah, if I don't get included in the FNAF movie, just spending the day on the set with the animatronics would probably be enough for me anyway. If schedules didn't work out as well, that will make it easier. But I'd love to be in the movie. 。 . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, come on, please. Oh my god, this hurts a lot. Sticker. And of course, if I was included in the movie, I would keep it secret. I would indeed keep it. I don't seem like the type of person. A lot of people said I don't know like the type of person who keeps secrets, but there are a lot of people who have trusted me, and I kept my promise to keep secrets. But like I said, if I get included in the movie, it would just be pure, incredibly miracle-like luck. Is there a piece missing? No. People still watching? I am moving on to the 9th and final bag. Oh wait, I have to put some sort of Dragon Ball core in it. Final bag to open. It's time to get the wing pieces out. And it's time to build the final figure. And I know it's the final figure because it's the final bag and I can't see any other minifigures. I've got an itchy head. But there is Zane. Oh. What piece is it? No, what sticker? There it goes. Number 9. 6 apparently. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, it is number 6 because there isn't a 9th sticker on that sheet. How are you guys still doing? Why does it feel like I'm peeling off something, but it doesn't peel off? Now it's for the claws. There we go. So I need to make 2 of these. I'm just going to go back through the chat and see if anyone's talked about anything. W Lego Sup, it isn't me. Is that Leighton or Seb? Are those FNAF figures on Jess? Yes. Is it Leighton? Have you got the nice FNAF Christmas? Let's make 6 of these. basically what's going to happen is, if I get any anonymous calls, I'll accept them, because I don't know if it'll be anyone from America or... I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The only way I can know if I get cast in the FNAF movie is if I get a call from someone, and it'd have to be anonymous, because I don't have any... I've never contacted or never met or seen Scott, Jason or Emma before. Right, almost done, just the wings now. I only need to make one of these. Hiya. I'm guessing the brown bits are for some sort of saddle. There we go. There we go. Five. Oh, I see one. What piece do I need? I need... Oh. Still one person watching. You've probably said something and I haven't noticed, but I don't know. Feels like it's almost done. Yep, I was right about it being the saddle. What kind of buffoonery is this? This won't fit. I've probably made it a bit too high. I'm probably just going to swap the tiny pieces around anyway. Oh no, it's not the way they go, it's the fact that they are indeed too high. Well, that's helped yank a piece out. Now it fits. I think that is the dragon done. Let's just have a look. And you can detach the jet and reattach it. That's quite cool. Right, I'm going to go dispose of this and sort those spare pieces out later. And I will see you guys later after the stream. It's 3 hours. That took me almost 3 hours to make. I started building it within the first hour, so it only took 2 hours. But I'm going to go now because it is... What time is it? It's only 20 to midnight, so I'm going to have to go. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. And hopefully I'll upload something before the new year. And yeah, with all this FNAF movie talk about me wanting to be in it, I'm not betting on it, but hopefully it does happen.